Hello my friends and welcome back to our continued blind let's play of Final Fantasy XIV, the Realm Reborn. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we're meeting up with the Resistance. Also, it's the start of a new day, and because of that, we should probably queue for a random dungeon as well. So let's go ahead and fire that off. We'll do it in our solid form, obviously. I did revamp our hotbars in the last video, so everything is now much different. Hello, Ephemeris. How are you doing today, my dear friend? So, instantaneous Q. Gotta love that Vampire Healer. Hey, Spexy, how you doing, my friend? Glad you could join me during lunchtime. As you can see, one of the good things about being a melee DPS is you can just keep attacking while the tank pulls. So I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. That was one heck of a pull, by the way. Does the volume seem really loud to you all, or is it good? Because to me it seems really loud for some reason. Seems okay? Okay. Even though with this tank, it's kind of difficult. Which AoE are you talking about, Specs? Because I don't know of an instant cast AoE yet. Or at least yet, maybe. Out of war, getting to 40s, okay. But now I'm just bioing. It's not a lot, but at least it's something, right? Yeah, this tank is really keeping me on my toes, that's for sure. I mean, we're pulling from boss to boss, basically. Each healer has a different AoE spell. White mage slowly hits the hardest as a group stun. Scars, Art of War, Instantaneous, and on par with Ruin 1 for power. Aster has a long range. That's cool. I'm just trying to dot everything up. Oh, that's cool. Say sounds really nice. Honestly, you guys can hear me well because it sounds like the music is really loud. I can't tell from your end, but I can tell like from my headphones it seems really loud. We got a mind flayer. You can hear me just fine. Okay, that's all that matters. Because the sound effect seems low, but the music seems loud. Okay, cool. Thank you for reassuring me that. Such a weird feeling to be playing an MMO where I'm the healer, but I'm nuking while watching heals. And that got us to level 35. That got us 2 levels. Which means we could go do a level 35 quest, or we could wait on that until our Black Mage is level 35. And then do the 35 quest at the same time with the Black Mage. I think waiting is a good idea. Huh. Sage sounds like a broken class. Sounds like a DPS and a healer. A weird ship. Hey, you want me to introduce you to Resistance? Ha, why the heck do I do that? Give me one reason. Because I'm awesome. A Harbert sent you? Girl, that worthless horse son. He abandoned his comrades, he's a woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor. It's simply incredible. I just mean, I realized Herbert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man. And if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. That bloke there, that's Mefred, the captain of resistance. I will give you what you need. Sage has cool Gundam funnels. True green. Is it classified as a DPS or as a healer? That's what I want to know. Like when you queue up. Mefred needs help tending to a wounded brother. I am Mefred, a proud man of the Ala Mhigo resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? The captain, it's Garlean, sir. His wounds got infested and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. Gosh, dang it. I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Garlean dies, the blood is on her hands. These Quillam caverns would turn a blind eye to her plight, but they might listen to Ul'dah. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but it's a matter of life and death. Please venture, go do it and try. What's an Eos? Is that another class? Character's got some sparklies around her. One of Mefred's in bad shape. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen, after all. But that means going against the elemental's will. I've been a quarryman long enough to know how right terrible the things can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. There's anyone who can help you, it'd be Sharlayan, the hamlet's resident hearer. Hearer? If you take the matter with her, you might as well listen. But that's a healer? A hearer. Oh, as my fairy. Oh, right. Okay. Well, we were talking about classes, and I thought you meant a different class when you said that. You wish to aid Ala Mhigans? You are possessed of a kind heart, adventure, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you a wish. The authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of 12 wood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast of men or grown, are judged by the night whenever they may have a place beneath the bows. Alas, the Ala Mhigans' petition has been denied. Harsh even though it may seem, they do not leave to receive one of Wood's bounties. Ever has been since time immemorial and ever shall be. Well, you're not helpful. That's how it is to be then. The bloody hero might as well kill Garlean herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on the bloody wall. I cannot wait until this is free of this place. I love my men to quarry mill, hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. Cold-blooded bastards, he'll want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. I'll miss some of the mine aren't fit to travel. Heck, Scally can't even stand. As you all know, the people of this cursed hamlet won't help us, so I've got no choice but to new adventure. In my homeland, long antelope horn is traditional remedy of poison purging property. To bring me say 4 horns of every enemy. You know what we forgot? You know what I forgot to do? We have a dungeon that opened up at level 35. I mentioned how we could do the daily, and then we could probably do that dungeon. I'm gonna wait on that dungeon until after we do the promotion quest for our Black Mage and Sage. So that way we'll go into that dungeon with our level 35 stuff. Now those elementals can go suck in that. Ah, you're back. Tell me you got 4 horns with you. Well, I'll see what happens. I could also just say in chat, hey, first time, you know, all that. If that's an adventure, pretty struggle. There's at least one woman in this place who gives a darn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You won't happen to know a man named Buskron, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away from Canine, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him and have them ground down. I missed on half of it playing with randos. Why, did they skip past the dungeon? Yeah, no worries, I understand, man. better if this was way down here. That way the chat is a little more free. And it could be, well, when I go in, and I may not be able to do it today because I need to hit level 35 my Black Mage. I need to do the Black Mage quest, my Summoner quest, and my Acolyte quest before I, my Scholar quest before I do it. But when I go in, if I go in, I'll like make an announcement saying, hey, I'm in Sprout, first time here, I would like to do everything, do you guys mind? Who knows? It's a good community, right? Hey, Flightless ever safe for sore eyes. You got something to show me? You need to grind out a medicine, huh? Ala Mhigo friend once said it used to treat my festering wounds years ago and save my life. Ah, this is for an Ala Mhigo soldier in quarry mill? Comes full circle. I hope the poor sod helps. I hope it helps the poor sod as it needs it. Don't worry about payment, y'all. Go adventure. Oh, that's level 50. I don't know if I can help you, buddy. Maybe I can try to keep you alive. He's level 100. It should be fine. Oh. So what did I get out of that? I got something. I got Tombstones of Poetics, whatever those are. Okay, so nowhere near where I'm at. We'll see. Have returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? God bless your adventure. I'll say Garlean receives a treatment once. Will this allow the captain rest easier? It's been a terrible burden on him trying to keep every man alive. That's great, friend. Kindness, friend. Our adventurer, Guy has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. You wouldn't be talking about now with those wounds. If it doesn't have the proper medicine rest, conditions like to deteriorate to where it was before or worse. We need you to help find him, and quickly. Start by asking Breda. Might be as a woman sees something. Oh, okay, so it's like an extra way to get, like, epic gear. Ah, finally, it's about time he came asking about Garlean. I watched the quarry melt some time ago and he left me the sealed letter before he went off. Alright, brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That's why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely, little amigo. Blast it. Would it be that I known it was singing, I would have stopped his folly myself. I haven't played WoW in like a long time. The love Garlean bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the Williams wicked state is death. On the walls alone, that fool! That great big sentimental fool! My men, I will scour the wood for Garlean. Please help find him. Yeah, but shout out to that guy who helped me kill level 50. Shot a goblin! Yeah, the VOD will always be there, my friend. Thank you so much for being here, Specs. Much love to you, buddy. Have a great day, okay? Drive safe. Garlean. Gamden, but why? You should all be on your way. What do you take us for? We're Ala Mhigans, and Ala Mhigans never forsake one another. Hardships be danged. Remember the oath we swore, it? The oath to reclaim our homeland. We all set foot on Ala Mhigan's soul again, together, or not all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good, let's return to our brothers. Oh, and don't ever think you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing. I wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Garlean. I will see you back at the quarry mill. Garlean's expecting to make full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I just like this place, beggars can't be choosers. Wow, aren't my boots that bad? Now that things are relatively solid, I simply call which wants to make me. You put in a true friend of my people. Ask me anything, it's yours as long as it's mine to give. Cooperation of people of little Ala Mhigo, that's all. Be far from it to question your desires, of course. Very well, I'll provide you with a light to show Grindelwald. Oh, Bear was my mentor when I first joined the resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. Why have you returned? You're not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Ah, you spoke with Method? It's been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead, told be praised. Wherever you are, Method sees you as a friend. Any friend of Method is a friend of mine. I know of this master stranger you seek, and he'll tell you what you can. An outsider resembling a master stranger has reportedly been appearing near Ala Mhigo of late. What's more, it seems that they are youngbloods are mentoring him in secret. No doubt you want to question them about their tryst, but they are not like to yield the information ready to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well oblige to talk. Masked man, no idea what you're talking about. Ain't nothing wrong, so leave me be. Your Gunball sent you. Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about traveling masked man, and oh, you don't know anything about this? Well, why didn't you start with it? You get the old bear's name around like that. Expect me not to think I'm in for it. What? Have I been me with I'm masked man lately? Let's see. Nope. Can't say I have. Sure to all my friends you're looking for. There's a bunch been skulking around right suspicious like, but I got nothing to do with them. And no trouble when I see it, and that's trouble, mark my words. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about masked man. That's what's troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger burned inside them. I can see it in their own eyes. I ought to know for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Ala Mhigo. Not would do but to dispose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got a revolution, alright, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Ala Mhigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time. Do the young ones know this not? Unless we intervene, they are likely to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. Hello, adventurer. You done talking with old bear? I got a message for you from Wilfred. Lad, something of a leader among the young ones here. He's a person that you've run over Gundabald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting at the craggy area north of here. Hey, Zappa! Daimyo Giant Robots. How you doing today, my dear friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome Friday. I gotta go all around to see this. I might not have the honor of having you on stream when I'm live doing Final Fantasy. What you up to today? What keeping before bed? I hope it all goes well with you, my friend. Thanks for being here and just chilling with me today. Thanks for coming, friend. There's no ordinary outsider again to trust the old bear. That's why I want to meet you. Discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you sleeping about the Empire send you or someone else? Cole got your tongue? No matter. Whatever it is you work for, you're meddling into here. Get hurt. Oh, hi. Uploads and channel growth? Well, unfortunately on my channel, I haven't really seen any growth at all. The only growth I've seen in the past, like, couple months is negative growth. I used to grow at like 30 subs a month, and now slowly now I'm going at like -5 subs a month. And I have no idea what changed. It's just YouTube doesn't like me anymore, I guess. But I still have fun hanging out with this awesome, amazing community, the number one YouTube community, all of YouTube. And you know, I love hanging out with you, Zappa, and everyone else. So despite what my growth looks like, I don't care. I'm still gonna have fun doing what I do. You're stronger than you look. It's changed nothing. Threaten us, beat us, blade all you want. But nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. Yeah, I mean, I love what I do. I love the community I have, and if I grow, I grow. If I grow, I don't grow. That's that would be nice, but I still want to keep doing what I'm doing. By the way, Zappa, if you get a chance, check out my channel, my disc. Oh wait, I sent you it. I don't know if you responded or not. Did I send it to you? I think I sent it to you. Yeah, you did respond. Okay, never mind. My brain has been kind of warped as of late. No, you already looked at what I want to look at. I appreciate the ephemeris. So how did you get QFG5 working as a stream? Did you do the thing I suggested you did? Did that work? Attack by wolf and cronies, and that would they go to such lengths for the sake of the plan of theirs. Oh wow, I can't believe that worked. Allowed to their own devices, the young fools are likely to harm others if not for themselves. We must uncover the agenda and put an end to this madness. Wow, was my robe that bad? I mean, what the heck am I wearing that this is so much better? Oh, because it can't be equipped to a head. So I'll lose my head slot. That's why it looks better. And if I look at my head slot gives me 2137. So I have to take these numbers and add 2137 to see if what I'm wearing is better, and what I'm wearing is better. Needs help to rein in the young ones. Wolver mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gridania. But Nyana, God's preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. Took me to the hideout, and they the whole while they laughed at me. They said I suffered because I cling to hope. Is it wrong to dream hope? Is it wrong to call ourselves Ala Mhigans? Do not heed such poison, associate child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, these villains will answer the crimes due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilfred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must stand up with Nyana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear they may do something rash. Team Young's. This is the one thing I hate about MMOs, when they go on shiny hunts. So you have to find these random shinies in this area. Like that's all in this area. Almighty Valgor, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes. No one will dare oppose us ever again. That guy's possibly a jerk. Or I say possibly, I mean, like, he probably is. Sorry. I'm posting some stuff on my Discord, by the way, in my general channel. New concept work for the channel. If y'all could check it out and leave your thoughts, I do appreciate it. This plan succeed will have the power to lay Empire low, change the world for the better. Might be as good about its content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave. I'll be danged if she's going to spend the rest of my life here. Now when it has 7 hexes, I put that blame map. Oh, it's a map that I picked up. I think that's everything from up top here. There's a hunting knife. And then a Vile Lass. What those animals did to Britliana is unforgivable. I think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer that humiliation and more. I'm with Wilred to the very end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Did you see the new one I just posted? Gone the whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. I may take matters in my own hands. What exactly is it they mean to do? Was this a high knife in a map of Zanrak? Wait, you said Wilreds were crystals, did you not? But they could possibly mean to you by the gods. It's rank madness. Young fools are untrained and unbloodied all. They have no notion how dangerous the Al Mhigo are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 years of their crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may find them before it's too late. Do you think that looks cool? She said she wanted to keep the charm of my original penguin. She still needs to capitalize the G though. So I told her the G needs to be capitalized. Who did it for me? I had a coughing fit there. Went to meet myself and jumped off my Chigobo. A friend of Ashenda's. The most amazing Ashenda Fire Mist, the Phoenix. Who's a friend of mine. This artist did Ashenda's VTubing work. In the logo where it says FlightlessBird Gaming, the G for gaming could be capitalized. So Flightless will be capitalized, Bird will be capitalized, and Gaming will be capitalized. That way each word stands out, you know? Battle for Big Trouble in Little Ala Mhigo. What is that? That's a reference to Big Trouble in Little China, is it called? No, if you look at the G in gaming, the G isn't capitalized. You see how F is capitalized, B is capitalized, the G is lowercase. Because you can see how the F and B are bigger than the other letters, but G is the same size as all the other letters. Yeah, I'm enjoying the rookery, by the way. Alright, did the others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystal was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We were. Pull yourself together, lad. We were asked to make an offering of crystals to Rhaegar to summon him, just like the master man taught us. Paul sneak into Zamek and make off with the Laserman's cash, but they caught us and so many dead. God forgive me. Aliens, you shall pay the crimes with your souls. I know, but big capitalized. I regret a young one's turn to Christians, but his soul is too high a price to pay for quite folly. For all their failings, they are a hope of the Ala Mhigo people. The hope I will guard with my life. I just realized that's the big guy. I should take out the little guys first. Yeah, she does a pretty good job. Our services don't come really cheap though, which is understandable because, I mean, she's an amazing artist. Pretty sure I did this quest wrong. I should have made Kakin all the ads. Well, I probably did the quest wrong, but we got through it, so it's all good. This guy Arn's an oppressor or adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from one like you. The battle's won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let's return to Little Amigo. Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get to the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking. I learned another one for Wilfred. You do not see those tempered wretches. Such is the fate of those who are touched by God. Is not what you desire for yourself and for your friends? What? And no one said anything about the masterman told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rhaegar. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of this story tale back in Little Amigo. I dare say Flightless will wish to hear it as well. No more lies, Wilbur. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Valgar, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted to desperately believe we could raise ourselves from the squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution. Nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones of mortar to find who we are. No matter where we may be, Ala Mhigo lives on with all of us. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, or whatever you choose to do with your life. Never forget that you're this adventurer and outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. Yeah, sorry I tried to kill you, That's just gonna make things right. Many thanks to you as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there's such kind souls such as you out there. Little Amigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you'll always be welcome. Wishes you well on your investigation. The heck is that? That's so weird. Or that we have more information offered by that wolf I told you as the extent of our knowledge to the masked stranger. I'll have to check that may will bring about great pain and suffering. Pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature for the sake of the young ones who die by his poison words. Right, now we gotta go back to Minophilia. Shorts can go over a minute as long as there's no copyright stuff. Well, with all the Super Robot War content, I had probably 1 out of every 1.1 videos were copyrighted in our playthrough. I think I had maybe 5 total videos in our entire Super War playthrough that wasn't copyright claimed. Like I said, I think there were like 4 or 5 total videos. And I'm pretty sure those 4 or 5 videos were copyright claimed, but I refuted and I won the refute. But most of them were like, nope. What is wrong with my throat today? I can't talk for some reason. Nine % of Zappa's channel is Super War content. Yeah. Mine though, no. I mean, Super Wars was long, but we had Homestuck, which was long. 100 Line is getting pretty long. I mean, we've had long playthroughs. Bravely Default. Bravely Default was told like 75 total hours, although it wasn't 75 videos. I mean, we do long stuff on this channel. What we do, we don't shy away from it. Even though from what I find, a lot of content creators don't like to do long series. Mostly because what happens is after the first video, you know, views and stuff drop off. But I don't care about that. Like I said, I want to put out complete playthroughs. I mean, Directive 8020, look how much we're doing in that. We just got the platinum of Directive 8020, and we are working through seeing like every single hidden secret in the game, and that's taking a lot of time. Speaking of Directive 8020, our poll for our next adventure game is going to be concluding after this stream. And as of right now, it's not close, which is weird because every single poll I've done on the channel has been super close. This one doesn't seem to be close. Talos Principle is running away with it with a 26% lead over Unavowed. Simon Sorcerer's in 3rd and Detective Grimoire's in 4th. Welcome back, Flightless. I'm reliably informed that investigation took the coin mill and led Ala Mhigo. Tell me, were you able to learn out of La Habrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning an incomprehensible young man, you say? Precisely the kind of deception that Askins would employ. Hey, happy Friday, Chinook. How are you doing today, my dear friend? I was just speaking of adventure games, and Talos Principle is running away with it. Chinook and I did the Book of Written Tales together, and I was talking with Chinook about if Detective Grimoire doesn't win this poll, which as of right now it's in 4th, so it doesn't look like it, unfortunately, for those who want to see Detective Grimoire. I was talking to Chinook about maybe us doing a co-hosting of it sometime next year, so we could, you know, play the Detective Grimoire series again together. Right now, Chinook and I are doing Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane, which is an Ace Attorney-like game, which is a lot of fun, and I hope you guys check it out when we finish it, because it's a really good game. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attained to the calamity, some are being brought about by the mind will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes men a fairly a dull Scion. Did you say something? No, nothing, my lady. Aww. Ahem. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. But yeah, Zappa, Ephemeris, watch your Fantasy Star playthrough. I don't know if you saw it, but Ephemeris Ephemeris was saying that he listened to he watched your Fantasy Star 4 playthrough and he enjoyed it quite a lot. I enjoyed the part of Fantasy Star 4 that had a penguin village. That was cool. Man, I feel like it has no lead for you to pursue. While you were attending to business in Thanalan, some information arrived courtesy of our friends themselves. An individual fitting Library's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. The finding comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue investigation where we left off. While willing, we will be able to pick up Library's trail once more. Noraxia can furnish you with details. Hey, Noraxia, we guys go say hi to her. Hi, Noraxia. How are you doing? Welcome one is to investigate sinister one. Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the walking one in the Ashcorn Consortium. Going to friendly one, a digging one named Medrod had an encounter with the scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly a sinister one. Walking one should go speak with digging one Medrod. Digging one is to be found at Vylbrand in the North Shroud. I can't travel there. It'd be faster to go to the central shroud and then go up here. Yeah. So what you got today, Chinook? I noticed completely. I'll talk about. I was wondering if and when you make a blind playthrough of new RPG, do intro videos show a lot of characters' value. Yes, it does, Ephemeris. Yes, it does, 100%. That's why a lot of times when I play an RPG, I don't show the intro in my playthrough. And the reason I don't show the intro in my playthrough is that I don't want to know who could be recruitable and whatnot. So if you ever wonder, hey, Flightless, why don't you ever show your the intros? That's why. I hate this place so much. It's annoying with the trees and elevation and the Z-axis. I almost jumped straight into the abyss. The comment is missing. What do you mean the comment is missing? Hey, you guys! I'm trying to help with this fate. And this warrior is just like instant shotting things before I can even do anything. Sneaky intro that you can't skip. That's lame. How are these guys still attacking me? That was part of my face. Thank you. So if I ever get to playing 1,000 Arms, whenever I do on the channel, you need to remind me that. That way I can always like turn away or something. You grew up with that game? What? 1,000 Arms? Flambe is getting destroyed by this bird game. SRW raids? What? Just pulls out of bed. What the heck? Freaking just pulls out of bed. If I only had a soul. If I only had a brain. This one has no chance of being done in time. What is a tune? Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It is only a matter of time before it comes to me, just like he came for that poor one. Dude. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but I think hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another day. I headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instance, I knew right away that masked man was a mini Ul'dah, came to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. The bed is a mount? That's weird. I ending to show one has suffered Medrod's history ever again. You know what reminds me though? I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a very old movie. Like a very old movie. Called Bedknobs and Broomsticks. And in Bedknobs and Broomsticks, you can, you put this thing on the bed and it allows you to travel. And it's a very, very, very weird movie starring, what's her name? Langsbury? Julie Langsbury? Laura Ainsbury? The girl from Murder, She Wrote, was it? I love, oh, so you know what I'm talking about, Ephemeris? Good. I loved that movie as a kid. Absolutely. That movie was amazing. Angela Lansbury. Thank you. That movie was incredible. And they even had some penguins in it, which was cool. But yeah, really, really old. I think it was a Disney movie. Really old movie. If you haven't seen it, it's really trippy. It's really cool. You should check it out. Blast from my past of a young bird. All right, teamwork. That's what I wanted to. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? Anyway, all 4 help in this adventure. At least I can do repair for comforting me. Like in the 60s? Yeah, I remember watching it as a kid though. I wasn't in the 60s, but I remember watching it as a kid. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among local fauna, only the Skelkin, known as Ziz, could inflict such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures, see if you can prove any proof. What is this? Guna, Mekudis, Pakorum, Satisti. You actually remember that? That's wild. And also incredibly amazing. That movie was crazy when you think back to it today. Like seriously, that movie is insane when you think about it. Your mom loved that movie? It's a great movie! The tin cans coming to life to fight the I think it was the Germans at the end, right? Well, that was the thing. Wow, Ephemerius. I do not have that kind of memory. I wish I had that kind of memory. I have a memory of goldfish. Even though mid-plus has proved goldfish actually have good memories, I have a memory of goldfish. It really sucks because when I play games of series, sometimes I don't remember things as well as I used to. I like the quest name. This is so ridiculous. Oh, the puns. You've already seen to this good work, adventurer. So you're able to find aught to suggest creatures are culprits? Nothing? Should be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike this from our list of suspects, which brings us Master Man, the Winged Eyeball. There's something else I heard about deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I better watch myself, eh? I'd assume the Egypt's side, there's a rumor going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, a rancor went into great big rock southwest here causing flesh and bone. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow out the piece of crack. Stick doesn't come with fuse or anything, so I had to throw the thing. Once you throw the rock to a new one, bring back some of the fire. Okay. There is something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen my draw's paranoia, but I do have seen the Winged Eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely at the same time as Madrad's. I was sending home a day after digging when the shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in gaze with a giant eyeball. A loud scream at the top of my lungs and ran without one looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here. Sounds like an Iron Man. You know what you sound like, Ephemeris? You sound like Mike Ross from the TV show Suits. I wish I had that superpower. Mary Poppins-esque movie, yes. Yes. But Bananas and Broomsticks is very much a Mary Poppins-esque movie. Can I have my food buff up here? I like having both timers be at the exact same time. Oh, is this the first quest? Yeah, that's the first quest. My bad. That is not an eye. That's a giant scorpion. Now we need to head further south for the other quest. I know how to get further south. So once again, the train in this game is incredibly annoying at times. Oh, if only I could fly. I don't have to worry about finding my way through a maze. Do y'all have any movies that like stick out to you weirdly as a kid? Like you remember watching this movie and you're like, man, that movie was so weird, but I enjoyed it. It's funny, like looking back on things now. Like I remember being a huge Power Ranger fan. And I mean, which one of us didn't like Kimberly, right? The Pink Ranger. I went back the other day and like tried to watch Power Rangers, and it's still a cool show and all, but I couldn't stand Kimberly anymore. I'm like, she's as dumb as a box of bricks. Like the way she talks and all, it's just like I can't stand it. I don't know what it is, but looking back on it now, it's just so weird. Not that she's still not a cool character. I'm just saying the way she talks is very jarring to today. Maybe it's the writing as well. Hard to tell. Most folk are too scared to go 100 yalms of the rock of Rancor. Ah, it has a name. Well, it's a few vengeful spirits, so don't let's venture like you, eh? Huh, why these are the garden variety crystals? It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning expected. I'm gonna say it's here, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the mass stranger. Look, I gone and wasted both your time and a completely good fire stick stand. Wow. A mysterious bandit appeared, and you saw it. That creature had long been scourged with Folk of Felguard. Natural knowing you had done great service. You have my gratitude. This does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, merely trickle light combined with a blind panic? Level 35. And we'll learn Fire 3, Humble Soul, Aspect Mastery 3, ET came out in 1982, right? I think I was being born when ET came out. When Dhona was troubled by the death of dearth of new developments in murder investigation. There's been no promising leads in the murders. I could scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your forward brows, I take it sorry business trouble as much as it does me. I'm pardon my encounter. I was certain for a time, but there are no doubt it was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's so plausible I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a best Banamite. But you and I were miles apart. How could we have both seen it precisely at the same time? What's more, our venture friend here had a run-in with the Banamite at the very spot if you claimed to feature eyeball. Is that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I will wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as I'm making out to be. There's no reason why they couldn't be. Ah, gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. Ugh, it's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims yet to be discovered. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest of the estimate. Yeah, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventure. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burned no truth, some things are best left unknown, lest you have forgotten. It was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. So there should be pleased for any information that pertains to security of the region. So I don't want to go do my level 35 quest yet. And the reason is because we're still in this area. I want to finish first. Cerebase Shell Geller Burger King? I don't remember those, no. I do remember Cerebase Shell Geller and Buffy though. I remember the original Buffy movie and how it's kind of bad. And then Joss Whedon somehow made a TV show off it, which is crazy. The day appears was that commercial. Cool. Hey, it's 49. I have to go back and try to find that on YouTube or something. Strange adventures that I might assist you with. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies you see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths are important in the central shroud. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, and none can say. The victims have all been young women, all found with the faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so notify the next of. Oh, thank you, Ephemeris. Awesome, you rock. This spot integrated with a lily motif. Same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil or that of an organization, perhaps. Either way, I dare hope that this will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Mount speed in North Shroud has increased. Cool. That's only one location. I would have you hold on to the Lily button. You will need to continue investigation. While it's a standard procedure to trust key evidence individuals, you have putting yourself liable and resources matter. There's no reason why you should carry on your work. I might make a suggestion. Maybe I should take the button to Gridania and have examined by Meween. And now we can do our other quests. Hey, Spexy is back. Oh, Spexy's been back. So use it to start up your fires up and then use fire 1 until MP is empty. Fire 3 will instantly put you into the fire stance with max charges. I didn't realize we had new spells. My bad. So cast fire 3 and then fire. Fire 3 has a lot of MP cost though. I'm not going to be able to use fire 3 that often. So, some ways, cast Blizzard, and that Umbral Soul will max your MP. Alright. Cool, thank you. So now we can go do our other quests. Yeah, no worries. Just make sure, you know, all is good. My question, though, is where do I go for my Black Mage quest? I forgot. Should be a recommendations button. I think this so small. There we go. I'm trying to figure out where I go for my job quest. And this isn't showing me what I need to see. I don't have Blizzard 3, I have Umbral Soul. I have Fire 3, but I don't have Blizzard 3. Yeah, I think Umbral Soul is Blizzard 3. No, Blizzard 3 is level 35, which I do not have. I think I learned Blizzard 3 from the job I'm about to get. Thank you, you rock. I like this town because of all the Aether crystals everywhere. There's like Aether crystals everywhere in this town. I mean, look at all the Aether crystals everywhere. I sense the black magic within you has grown stronger, Flightless. You have earned the right of my audience. I'm pleased to see that you do not fear newfound powers, but then your adventures won't ever embrace the new. But now ready to step forth on your journey to find the keys required to seal the Void Gate. You move well, for mine are master's words and those now himself. The next key requires the blood of sacrifice. Travel to the Segulite Desert in southern Thanalan. Slay what fiends emerge from the plain of fissure there and slake the land's thirst with the lifeblood. Once drunk, its essence shall be borne away from the ethereal veins of the earth, and then strive to notify our friends in the wastelands that the time has come. Complete that task before you, and that black mage testimony you carry will shine full with a new light. Light to develop and absorb evil, light to show you destruction and guide you to righteousness. The light is key. Take it with you, where it will forever burn bright. That is all. Do you understand what you must do? Essentially. So once I have Ice 3, I can replace Blizzard, right? Well, Blizzard 3 probably has an MP cost. And if I ever get below the MP cost of Blizzard 3, I'm going to have to cast Blizzard 1. So maybe just move Blizzard 1 here and put Blizzard 3 here. And I can go Blizzard 3 Umbral Soul. Back to Fire 3. I have to fight my way there. Yep, man, I put my way there. Whoa. That bird just flew overhead. Come on, babe. Wake them up. Void sent blood. Alright, mission complete. Go get our Blizz 3. It's done then. But the blackness you have woken is yet to settle within you. Time is needed, please be patient. Continue practicing mastery of the arcane and come to me once more in the dark art as much as you can see. Learn a new dark art, Blizzard 3. So, Blizzard 3 costs 800. So I could probably put it here. But I also want Blizzard active. Because if I ever drop below 800, I can just shoot Blizzard 3. What I should do is I should move transpose here. Put mana ward here because I don't use it enough, and I really should use it more. What is this red thing? Next quest is at 40. Looks like I gotta go to Gridania either way. You watched 2,071 of my videos? Dude, you're awesome. You're like freaking awesome, man. Really, thank you so much. All the support they give to me at premieres. Hopefully you've enjoyed them. Oh, I can't do this quest yet because we don't. I can't do this quest yet because we haven't defeated Titan yet. Aww. We may well do the scholar quest though. So what's been one of your favorites so far, Ephemeris? Because I do a lot of different genres, so I'm pretty sure you're more of an RPG guy, but I was hoping you might come along. The design for the treaties has been more difficult than I anticipated, but I nonetheless made progress. It contains a wealth of military knowledge, much of which details of what scholars and immune units. Apparently, a single scholar can provide effective support for entire party marauders. They will employ their magic to heal the wounds and enhance the abilities of allies. It previously indicates that immune scholars with a far more diverse repertoire of spells than you currently possess. So that's why I like these spells, I cannot say. Ah, your fault may lie with your fairy. Showing some shade on Eos. One would surmise that her knowledge contained with soul scholar is essentially hers. Therefore, she cannot remember the ancient magics. I would suggest that. Stray thought occurs to me. Is indeed the case that the fairy, having been sealed for 1,500 years, has yet to fully regain her senses. And I can think of no more familiar place than the city of Nim. That means of Hydaelyn Ocean. I've not been there before. So I can go to Western and climb up, or I can go here and go around. Probably here, maybe better. Love BF3, Legend of Gaia, Epic Games with Normal Arms, Chrono Trigger, Gridania. Did you watch the Chrono Trigger Flames of Eternity playthrough? Have you ever played Flames of Eternity yourself, and what did you think of Flames of Eternity? Watch, yes, play, no. It was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting, wasn't it? Definitely, not. I just hate the part of Flames of Eternity where you got Marl all by yourself. Marl as a solo character sucked. That was so. Oh. But I thought overall the game was really good. Yeah, I know specs. I know. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't think I was expecting anything, to be honest. This is a really high area, and I may die here. Maybe going this way was a bad idea. There's velociraptors here. So which RPG did you watch that kind of stands out to you? How about that one? I said what non-RPG? Like from our visual novels, our adventure games, our horror games. How the heck do I go around? Insomnia Files and Zero Escape were awesome. Yeah, those are made by Uchikoshi. And I'm a huge fan of Uchikoshi. He's also the one that collabed with the Danganronpa creator Kadoka to make the 100 line videos. If you like the Insomnia Files, it's different. Did you see Ever 17 by any chance? Because Ever 17 was Uchikoshi before he made Zero Escape. Really? Good enemy. Flambe, you can come back now. Really, Flambe? Come on, Flambe. Flambe just wanted to pick a fight with his bird. Apparently it stole his lunch money or something. This is a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. I didn't realize this was a boss. I also don't have Eorzea, which is a bad idea. Flambe, look how Flambe go! I appreciate you, buddy. Flambe is the bird. Wambe and Eos just letting me nuke without any inhibition. And then I'll have to go back and rewatch them all over again out of fairness. I'm just kidding, I appreciate you. The number one way my YouTube channel grows is with watch time, engagement, and stuff like that. Just try to break through that YouTube algorithm somehow. Yeah, we watch them all, so why not? Wambe and Eos. Good job, team. That was beautiful. Very strange to remember. I wish I could fly. It would make this area so much easier to navigate. How the heck do I get up there? I can't fly, game! What do you want me to do? There's literally no way to get up here. There's literally no way to get up here. How am I supposed to get that? There's no way. I am so confused right now. I have to jump from up top, maybe? Yeah, we got platforming now in Final Fantasy XIV. There we go. Yeah, no skeletal today. Oh, skeletal's doing fine where they are. Nimin ruins. It is really cool looking though. I mean, look at that site. So cool, the islands floating in the sky. Alright, come on, Flambe. Welcome back, Flightless. I got an experiment with success, and the strongest suggests that each fairy is a distinct individual with their own thought, feelings, and memories. I must redouble my efforts to translate the main text. At this rate, your discoveries threaten to overshadow mine. Not to warn you or cautious, but I've yet to decipher any equally amazing strategies. Soon enough, though, soon enough. Sakura restores own HP and HP of all nearby party members. Also erects a magical barrier which nullifies damage equaling 150% of the store. So it's sort of like Ul'dah spell, except party-wide. Fairy has a part 2 knowledge of a new art. This is basically going to 4. It's kind of like over here. Probably put at 4. I really should move my healing spells like over here though. That'll be easier to cast them in dungeon rather than having to hit the control button. Alright, give me 1 second, all. Okay, I'm back. And yeah, it's exactly what I just said. Specs. It's basically Ul'dah, except if you need to heal everyone at once. That's why it's going to 2. I don't need to use it often. Physics, I'm picking at 4. Just because on random dungeons, you know, I may not have Ul'dah because it may drop me below a level limit. Okay, I need to type something out. Hello, new sprout here. Want to ask if we could full complete this dungeon and wait for cutscenes, please. I'll ask, I know, but if you can, I'd super appreciate it. Thank you. Single Temple of Karn. We'll see how this goes, shall we? Hey, looks like we have a good tank here, yeah? How's all the work? So Ul'dah is just a better physic, right? Like, I should always be casting Ul'dah instead of physic. Finding faces. So weird. This guy's name is Godlike Fulgur. Wow, what a name. The Terra Totor. Dude, this guy's awesome. Just watering me. Hello. Character sounds like Earth Minotaur. It does, doesn't it? Death Claws. That's a cool name. It's a gunner? It's like find a gun. Fight or flight, I'm very good at that. Except I'm not, because I'm a flightless bird. Oh, look at these skeletons. So wild. This place is cool. Like all the different enemies and stuff. Statues, skeletons. Fire left fruit. thought this thing died. It keeps going. Like the energizer bunny. Actually, rather have sucker here. Oh, those are massive upgrades. Holy Christ. Not even close. The abortive poise. I'm familiar with some of the good languages. Do you know what that means? If it means anything? Abortive poise? Vault of Wealth opens. So we didn't get any loot from that. I know it's pronounced Avoir de Poix. Alright, yeah. I totally would have gotten that one wrong. Yeah, we'll open up treasure chests, but they don't have any treasure. The standard of weights. Okay, that makes sense with the giant, like, face. Why do these treasure boxes have nothing in them, though? Well, that one does. It means 1 pound exactly, 16 ounces full. Good avoid. Pronounced. Or the plot. Scales of Judgment. Think it's French? Vordepois. Hello. %% French, okay. Finding the adjudicator. Don't stand in giant lines. Problem. One who passed the judgment. Yeah. There's an adjudicator in the John Wick movie. Really fancy name for judge, yeah. A lot of lines everywhere. FF12, nice. Yeah, it really does. Oh, you just took a shot. Still trying to mirror? Yep. It's just a dagger. Good R? Hey! We got 2 levels on that too. Crazily enough. Good people there. Very good people. A new book. I am an aura. Hey! Oh, look, this guy's got a little fishy. Pudgy puck. Look at those eyes. Adorable. Send me a friend request. So nice. Too bad I can't like whisper him or her. Vex and Skeletal, you'll have to like whisper this person for me sometime. And basically say, hey, FlightlessBird's on a trial, so I can't whisper back, but he really appreciates you. I hate not being able to whisper. I hate not being able to whisper. It really sucks. No, because you can only talk to people who are in your vicinity in chat. So he's nowhere near me. I should have said new trial sprout is what I should have said instead of new sprout. Okay, it's a level 7. Oh, this is a housing quest, isn't it? Some sort of labyrinth. Actually, that doesn't sound like a housing quest. I don't know what that is. Let's see the patron could keep a closer eye on their belongings. I'm not busy enough without playing Lost Found. Oh, do forgive me for once again one of our customers depart without our belongings. I'm lost what to do with it. Honestly, adventures may have cares of mine to make my life much easier. This is a book in question. The face of its owner was unfamiliar to me, but Earl over there seemed quite smitten with her. That's what the pretty lass he lays eyes on. Okay, those are blue quests. I don't know what they do. They're all blue. Grenade, Flightless by Grim Expression. I expect you are here for scone. You aren't here for scones and scribble tea. Well, isn't this lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. What did you say? Found this on dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the Lily sigil. We'll have to find the answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. You do worse than begin with Bernadette over by the Etherite Plaza. She has sharp, painful eyes, that one. Okay, so I got a couple of blue quests. Sweet little thing with the journal. Of course I remember her. I remember her well. I had a smile to warm the heart and a laugh. A lilt, one might say. Tickle the depths of the soul. And she was most eager to hear tales of many travels which speaks the keen insights of mind. Jilly, I believe her was her name. No, that's not right. Jilly was the redhead from last week. Sigil. Alright, well I like Sigil. I think if I can remember. You must have said no small number of company lasses he got my company. Anyway, the girl spoke of paying a visit to Akalu Falls before traveling on. Sigil is like a magical rune symbol. Yes. You help Jack down over a button. That's something I request on a regular basis. Well, show me what you have. Seems to be a manner decorative button. Reminiscent of those worn by the families of old. Alas, I did not know who would make a personal sigil of it. That's helpful. Plural is sigla? Sigila? I've never heard the word sigila before. So like data, no one realizes that data is plural. Like if you ask someone like what is data singular, a lot of people couldn't tell you because you never say data in a singular term. But data is datum singular because Latin. So datum is a singular piece of data, but no one ever says that because no one ever says a singular piece of data. Bernadette believes that I can help you? Well, that is rather bold assumption to make. I'll try to assist whenever you fear. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. You know, this button is most certainly well to do. You may wish to take a search to Gentry's Ward northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there's been a man who has perpetually sat at the bench of the ward's entrance. His name is Ursandal. I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the bust of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. A lot of archaic words are either unused or forgotten. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, there's a reason they're called archaic, right? Or sandal. I now believe we are acquainted. Please pray leave me my thoughts. Huh? The sigil of the Dr. Core's family. How is it they came to be in position this button? The body murdered woman, her face wasn't marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal the truth to death, but one condition. Must possibly put an end to my lazy madness fear from torment. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Darticors. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Almedine, mistress of the household. Fair as the sun was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great depth change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kind of fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed and beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kind of woman I knew ceased to be. I never really heard the thoughts of being seen. My lady sequestered herself within chambers and refused all company. It continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew where they came, these masked men, but my lady believed they would help her regain that which she had lost. So she began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went on. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaids to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. There's another word people don't say anymore. Bade. B-A-D-E. It means to command or to tell. I knew then when I could go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. But was it that I left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh on half a century? Bade and bide. Like you see the word bide in Pokemon, and most people don't even know that bide literally means to wait. Yeah, bade is past tense of bid, correct. Long did I wait for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I have resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hawk Manor, on the western edge of the Central Shroud. Go now, go and do what must be done. Okay, well, I want to do these other quests first. I don't know what they give, but they were blue quests, and I've been told that blue quests are important. Pardon, I don't believe we met him. You have something on mind to say? She looks like the fog catcher lady from Final Fantasy XV. Oh, this person is so awesome, dude. I know you can't respond until it's on the free trial, but if you need help with anything and end up getting membership, just let me know. I'm online and I'll help you out. Look how nice! Like, super nice. Level 14 are amazing. Like, really amazing. Yeah, my guide to flights. May not look much, but I count this humble die among my prized possessions. Pages burned with tales of the most heart-stirring sights to be seen in our realm. As told me by the souls I have met in my travels across Eorzea. Tales that have struck me with a most incurable case of wanderlust. As a venture, you two have seen the realm, I'm sure, but I would ask you, Flightless, have you truly seen her? Or witnessed Eorzea in a myriad of splendor? Have you stood on the palm-fringed beaches at Costa del Sol as the sun peeks out over the horizon, its rays kissing the sands beneath your feet? Have you lost yourself in the night sky at the Sergoli, adrift amidst boundless sea of stars? Why do you even try to convey with words that which must seem to be appreciated? To our fortune, whether so we wonder. Eorzea's beauty is but a stone throw away. If I may quote from my journal, yes, this is one. At for the fane, beneath the two, there is just one, her divine cup ruined over with light ethereal. Such were the conjurer's words, and I would see as she saw. I saw for myself before coming here, and I could show you the conjurer's book too. Indulge me. Go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts. Karina is amazing. Like, Specs or Skeletal. I need you some time to, like, whisper back to Karina and just say how much FlightlessBird appreciates you. Where are we going? We're going to the Conjurer's Guild. Go ahead and dip a little bit of iron. Here. Fingers are off one key. Yeah, I looked upon one of Eorzea's strange vistas as the Empire, the explorer Milith Ironheart. Yeah, that's true, Ephemeris. It does. But if you know Latin, you know a lot of things. Because Latin has base roots in a lot of languages. Welcome back, Flightless. I trust you were moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that ignores the entrance to Stillglade Fane is none other than the Sky Serpent's egg, cast down by the heavens by Nofika, the matron so long ago. And those mammoth tree trunks, remnants no doubt of a primeval forest. Whence did they come? Why did the two great arbors grow as one? This I do not know. What I do know is the realm is replete with such beauty, if only we knew where to look. This is what compels me to wander. Not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but a burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders upon us, as wrought by gods and men alike. Though we have just met, the twinkling eye tells me that we share certain aesthetic sensitivities. It will be my pleasure to gift you with the sightseeing log of your own. In these pages we will record the most stirring sights in this realm, both those I have seen with my own eyes and those I have thus far only heard in my travels. No doubt your adventures keep you occupied, but this is all the more reason to take the sights in as you travel. That body and mind might enjoy a moment's respite from time to time, and who can say, perhaps those glorious new vistas I have eluded even me. With that, I wish you safe travels, Flightless. When you have seen all there is to see, please return to me. Sightseeing log obtained. Now is sightseeing log, compendium of the most beautiful sights we've seen in Eorzea. The open hit logs followed by sightseeing log. From the snippets of information contained within, identify and seek out locations described. It's a record of breathtaking landscapes. Time of day and weather also important. Maybe we'll do that sometime, unsure. It's just a little bit of extra stuff. Outside Death Belt. Make sure we talk to them. Just like to do that just because. Definitely don't disagree with you, Ephemeris, that's true. I'm sorry, but I insist that you own an adventure in a rather season. Look at one, perhaps. Not chance there's not somebody here to go, perhaps you can lend us a hand. So despite the fervent protestations of those Duskrites over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Kill men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome, as if you got stones for it. Pray seek out others stationed at Quarry Mill and comprise the details. Well, man, adventure. I take you have come to learn the recent happenings. Is some harm? Oh, look at the little guy here. The sight of it. It looks like the guy that Gaku was wearing his shirt in 100 line. The site is interest owning of the Galmoran ruins. Galmor being an underground city which predicates Gridania. Anyway, a 2 days past, we received reports from several archaeologists that a magical gateway of some sort had appeared in the ruins. My men and I were among the first to examine it, and while it's hard to explain, we crossed the threshold into a set of quarters we've never seen before. And then suddenly each and every one of us filled with an excitable sense of dread. It was all I could do to help take a single step. According to A. Una Kotor, who accompanied us, the ruins are worded with powerful magic that sap the spirits and aether of all who enter. They including managed to devise solutions, applicable arms and armor, which safeguard and channel the wielder's energies. Fortunately, there's little to prevent us from losing our way, though it beggars belief. Every time we have dared to venture into the ruins, we have found the path to be changed. Needless to say, so many strangers afoot, and traditional tactics are not like this to suffice. In any event, if you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins, discover what secrets you need to save. Palace of the Dead. Oh, this is the roguelite. Yeah. I was being told about that. So that's not something that I have any interest in doing right now or maybe ever. It's not that I don't mind roguelites. It's just I have limited time in my life and limited time to, you know, enjoy FF14. I was hoping that would be a new dungeon that we missed. I was like, ooh, new dungeon, let's go. Maybe not. Yeah, I was told by Skeleton and Specs that there's a roguelite dungeon, and every expansion they added like 10 levels that you gain. So like the first series is 1 through 50, then it's like to 60 and so on. Yeah, that's true. New every time enter. That's a good point. The fates are not showing up on my thing. That's a really big marble, by the way. Can I defeat that thing? Maybe if I'm my scholar. I need to wait till I have full mana. If I'm my scholar, I may be able to do this. My scholar has more longevity than my black mage does. What a name, Jaded Jody, yeah. I think I got that in time. Kind of weird that we're fighting on a bridge. Hey, it's the battle at Big Bridge. We got Gilgamesh here. Don't think I got it. I think for that one time. I got all these stat specs. Holy cow. That's nice. Maybe Jay Judy watched too much Judge Judy. Policy sucks. As soon as it's not working either. I'm casting it, but nothing's happening. Oh, there's someone else out. There's someone else down here helping me. Ah, we got someone else here too. Where am I going? Over here. I think we're actually going to a new dungeon. Mind your manners. Nice. Sure. Why the heck not? I can go in as a black mage. Music, the atmosphere, the Ahriman, the bats, so good. Speed riding all. Oh, that's good point specs. Oh, the music. I'm gonna go forward and let's go back. Yeah, to be purpose for Halloween. That sounds cool. have almost soul. I'm not. I'm a D level. Just for this dungeon, I need to move some stuff around. Bad idea. I did too. Your puns are great. You do not punish me with them. Manor Claviger. Claviger? Claviger? Claviger.
Yeah.
Sure, target me, why don't you? Jerk. Boss one down. I rolled a 10. A 10. I rolled a 10 twice. What are the odds of rolling a 10 twice? Out of 100, you roll a 10 twice. Ravager means beekeeper. Huh? Okay, that makes sense. 1 in 200 odds? Well, somehow I hit 1 in 200 odds. Because that's amazing. Look at that. I'm sticking with the tank. That's usually what I do. I go where the tank goes. Celerage. Or the word cellar before, but never celerage. Yellow Hall. Minor Jester and Minor Steward. Steel barrier has been broken. Oh, the guy became our friend after we whooped on him. He's like, come this way. Actually, probably said. She seems friendly. Don't know where to go. I don't know how to dodge that attack. I dodged it. I don't think you can like manually dodge that attack. I think it's just something you gotta deal with. Basic character away from the eyes. So like don't look at it. That's hard to do. Because you're targeting the monster as well. But she's down! Take that, you evil witch. Problem is when I'm casting spells, I turn to face the boss. Darkness has taken root within these halls. Sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal to require one crystal of light, much less 3. Crystals make you strong, and it's to the strength that the light is drawn. Hydaelyn chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take measure of your strength for Master La Brea. That task now accomplished, we take leave of you. Fare you well, bringer of light. Teleport offer. Sure? It actually says take a flight, you're amazing. Wow. People here are so nice. Like with all the crud that you see in the world and all that, you play this game and you're like, wow, these people are like super kind and all. You are returned. What sights await you with the manor? Why has become a Lady Amadine? You must tell me all. So she went so far as to consult with devils, but that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace beyond the void. I know not whatever the mass men encounter are the same pair that first time I lay astray, but it is plain that they are the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you visit upon them tenfold the woe that you have brought upon others. For whom am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, allow not how many innocent young women die in unspeakable circumstance. It matters not wherefore, though misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am in a better to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to authorities and accept whatever punishment you may deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Oh, we got a new robe. How come my food? Oh, that's my meal. Okay. Let's see. How come my food keeps running out? No, that's my food. Just so small. One second, all. So, like I said, unless something drastic happens, it looks like the game we're playing after Directive 8020 is gonna be the Talos Principle, because it still leads with 26% of the vote. And I'll be stopping this playthrough shortly. Thank you all for coming out today. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like the video, and subscribe. Welcome back, Flightless. Full glad I'm here to see that you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood? Sojourn? There's another great word. Two are the led by his minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devil taunts us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Eorzea have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against the threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and we recommend they heighten the vigil. There's no shortage of misery in the world that the Eorzea might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for it is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gained all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that it requires your attention. Let me know you're ready to be briefed. I'll summon the others. The receptor and a goatskin targe. Any better? Nope. Nothing better. Actually, make sure. Nope, nothing better. Info is when you brief you and your fellow signs of new development.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Copious. Good word.
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup. and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Breaking in fear. Oh, that's good.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Thank you. Speak with Rashat Rikti. Ala Nosha. He was the toughest fight in the game? Wow. I was looking for a few good soldiers. When we were transferred at Cartano 5 years ago into a pirate bird, I don't mean the gosh dang moon crackling open and that thrice dang primal raining hellfire on us. Even folk of the far east for that tale, I reckon. On a morning is how knowledgeable you are with regards to the aftermath. And the Eorzean Alliance saw fit to sell and jointly administer the region for a foreseeable future. Wasted time, money, and men, we'll say, or with nothing of value in the Cardinal Flax, eh? A story to which folks have been privy, the truth of course being a bit different. In case you don't know, the Primal's rampage laid bare these Alagian ruins, which no one had even the slightest inkling existed prior to the calamity. It didn't take a bleeding genius to recognize what we found so important that we'd be fools let the long ends. The powers that declared we'd protect and study the ruins together, and so we did until now. Limsa Lominsa, Ul'dah, and Gridania all have warmly asserted claim to territory. Time for talk has passed. Time for action has come. That being said, we'd be sorry excuse for an odds for let this one issue divide us. So while there will be fighting, it's in accordance with the rules. All hostilities shall be confined to the disputed territories. And engagement shall be brought to submission, not death. Oh, that sucks. Knock people off the arena and then make them impossible to raise. Wow. Remember that when you're on the front line, pirate. Beat a man within an element of his life if you must. And when you say it goes no further. Y'all be joining the fight, won't you? Is this PvP? We've already done PvP. Okay, of course, will eventually respawn on stage. That sounds like a good change. Courtesy, Pipe Bird. The sign sent word that you are on your way. The business end, as it was told by the antecedent. Kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south and increased numbers from Ogamono. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of the aggression. Crystals, fodder for their foul primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may lead the rest of me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Pirate-Bird. Right proud I am to call you one of my own. Forget the lack of foreshadowing, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address this pertinently. We are no strangers to regret conflict. Long had the Asian and the Kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the time we've had to address a paramount threat. In the past, when Titans rose to threaten the peace, it was that the company of heroes returned. But they had long disbanded. We must look to other brave souls busted with their strength to face this foe. So it is we that return to the sides of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you're right. Your decision is far more simple. Kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with the lot, and then condemned the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate one day may reap what she has shown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Ishtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right to it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes no little difference. The Lemurs shall not shield us from the Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. Safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's are, of course, a paramount concern. Alrighty, we have observed the disruptions of the flow of ether affect the inland. The effects will be here in the city so long. I ask much of you, I know, but we need is great. I trust I can count on you, Private. Yeah, my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstroms, I wait good tidings. Then the Kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. That is being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, be wise to learn all we can of our foe. I can think of no better source of information than mercenaries to defeat him once before. Company heroes may be no more, but some of its former memories still live. It is said that one of them is employed at Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary would choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, maybe you could ask for him. I meanwhile shall ask his fellows. His extreme version is one of the toughest in AR. Admiral, I appoint you to the rank of Storm Pirate First Class. And I need 4,000 for the next one, which is basically twice as much I have now. Firebird, come to join the fight, have we? Very, very good indeed. Sounds like more PvP. Borderland Ruins. Cartel 5. Now, before I see how much money, this isn't going to be like some Jot and Wustan. We hit against wave after wave fellow alliance members in battle, and we'll kill one with the other warrior like. This command will long be brutal, and victories won today may be undone tomorrow. Consider the Borderland Ruins. For that reason, we have established an airship route to the front line. But we'll explain face to see confusion. Are we at war or not? Well, what is this book's about no killing? 1 to 7 hex going on. That's what you think, yes? It's less war and more organized violence to resolve a territorial dispute. And yes, it is to be civilized violence. Killing alliance members strictly prohibited. Although accidents do happen. But you of all people have nothing to fear. You've escaped certain death more times than I can count. The Borderland Ruins have located in the outskirts of Continental Flats are now accessible. Control of this ancient religious site is decided via large-scale PvP known as frontline campaigns. Yeah, so it's like realm vs. realm combat in Dark Age of Camelot. Well, there was that pretty cool Warhammer game as well that had something like this. I have zero interest. I mean, in Realm vs. Realm combat, it was actually pretty cool because of the way it worked. I mean, playing a game like Dark Age Camelot was fun. Playing a game like Warhammer was fun. But for the most part, I just don't enjoy PvP. I need to redo my hotbar. Oh, I didn't realize this is a big enemy. May have been a bad idea. Yeah, it is cool that there's a more explanation, absolutely. I think I'm okay. See, they spell defeats without actually going to war. Yeah, that's good. Gundam fight. Let me redo my hotbar while I try one. 3, Fire 1, Thunder. And then Blizzard 3 into Umbral Soul. That one's almost done. Hope I had the time for that. Wrath of the Titans. towns need Aether-site travels, by the way. I don't know why every town doesn't have an Aether-site. Make the game a lot easier to travel. Especially for people who don't have flying mounts. The store is here. Lay down your burden, son. Come down a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time and find a lass or three. Ah, you want to say something, adventurer, or just keep staring? Hey, want to know about the company heroes? Ah, hex. Price of bleeding fame. Can Miller just mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now, where was he wanted to know? Stay a while and listen. Aha, you want to hear the tale of how the company heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean that bastard Titus, eh? Hey, Titus, what's up, Titus, or Titus, or whatever you want to say his name is? Ah, if only you'd been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and 3 nights, we did. Ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit the girl, it felt like a cannonball to good. Ugh, just like that. That's the guy that says Levia beat us. Ah, what's to look for? I'm a gosh dang hero, I'll have you know. People mine here sing me praises. Don't tell me I only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Ah, well, too bad, because I ain't feeling charitable. If you're so dang desperate, then why don't you do me a favor, kill those rats I made arrested by the windmill just south of here, and do that, and we'll fall. Oh wow, that's a lot. Rat King! Giant Rat King! I don't think this works while I'm in combat. Humble soul. Ah, it's the beasts are dead. Aren't they nice to work, adventure? Take me last solo of never mind. Well, you still asking about how we beat the Titus? I don't know, adventure was a pretty risky strategy. The one kind of veteran score 10 battles can rely upon. I want to teach you, I really do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face the rat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a dang thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of saying and say goodbye. Come and think of it, they ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the foul malady here, so we ought to be in trouble of finding one in the vicinity. First thing he has to cut down someone quick as skilled axeman like myself. Anyway, we'll go try and head to the road west, standing in case the goodbye comes following, Slee, and might consider telling us about more Titus. Well, Titus and Leviathitis. At least we don't have to go far to do these quests. A long survey time. Oh, hello, giant boo-boo farmer. Ah, you again, that Gobo was harassing the mills dead? Didn't think he adventurous, so it took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm not sure if I should steal your secrets. Still remains unconvinced. Gosh darn, so as like I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face old Hydaelyn. Maybe we slew a, Talk to him. You here drinking again? If you are, that Gober better be dead. Ah, it's dead, Chief. You had more than that. Clear the beast going to with me and Eorzean, indeed. Is that a fact? What will your friend say if I ask her? Ah, should have vouched for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum as that Glober or was it you? Chief! What are you saying? It's me, Tractum. Why is Axeman never to serve in the company heroes? The legendary mercenaries through that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? What the heck 7 hex is Titus? The problem we fought in a drunk, strong dream? Company heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Ah, well, you see, Titus was me and the Lions used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahajian garbage I've ever heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth of the Limsa way. Tractum, if you don't say a Gabu, you may consider contract revoked. Ow. I've never seen blue jeans like that for sure, that's true. Oh, Final Fantasy IV old school music. Heck yeah. Alright, in other rules, first one to smash the boulder will be judge the winner. You know anything about trying to kill me, that's cheap. Go pick these boulders, they're nothing like. Ah, who the heck is it? Let's practice with them. Thought I actually had to smash it. I'm dumb. Oh, Final Fantasy IV had similar music. Why am I paralyzed? Y'all are cheating. This guy's freaking cheating. I don't care. Even if you're cheating, I'm not gonna cheat. Put a bomb down. That's what you get for cheating. Cheaters never win. I mean, I lie about being the company heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, don't miss me. I learned my last loss I have. Save a blubbering track, Tom. Oh, God, I should have known. Mercy, please. I don't mind Steve, I swear. It's just I keep getting turned away by all the folk I ask for work. I am panicked. See, the last job I had was at Coastal Soul, and there was a grizzled Grimata captain and would treat like royalty. When I heard he was captain of the company heroes, I fully understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but when you believe me, and so well, look, his name was Whiskeycat, alright? Wise Kate. I'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the heck the name is. That's what you want, ain't it? Now, come on, Aang. Tell Chief to forgive me. It's only fair. Nah, whatever. Costa del Sol. Alright, Mr. Wise Cat, what do you got for me? Alright, you wish to say the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of the Limsa Lominsa are depending upon us. Ghost of the Sun. Yes! That does make total sense. Hey, you fancy yourself heroes then, just like the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with the power that protects her from violent influence, so she was able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risk, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be good to us to grant us the boon of your wisdom. We shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered, huh? Yes, well, it will be enough. It's true that coming here has fought and fell primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him, but in the end, he took us our very best. Even if he possessed power you claim, I have no reason to believe he will succeed. Believe what you will. We mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we'll not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. I will not send you into Ogamomo on a whim. Plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assured that you're more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Giguruju's estates. Perhaps you could demonstrate your abilities by attending one of our, Good gods, man, have you heard nothing I said? We are not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. I like Y'shtola. Imagine words sway me, girl. If you dislike any conditions, then welcome to find your way into Okamomo. Though it pains me to admit it, I feel we have no choice but to acquiesce to the mate's demands. Yet such remains to be done if we are the best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to take this task alone. Or is it time to see to make rainy preparations? Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever good Captain bids, however trifling. Remember the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. Well, it sounds a lot like Final Fantasy IV. And Final Fantasy IV is one of my favorites, so. Master Giguruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I state your true task, I would like to verify this will be a waste of my time. And Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, swarming creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is kind, but she had no to forgive and learn out with a herring. Play Nyx to return to me, and don't forget to bring me a leg too for the kill. Sorry, Flambe. So bad at the rhythm. I'm so bad at rhythm games. Must chop down the tree with the hardy. Kidding me? Right before I cast my spell, he like pulls me in. Curtain call, yeah. I mean, I love the music of Final Fantasy. I'm just not good at rhythm games. I suck at them. I don't have the coordination. I kind of have a giant bat for a weapon. It looks like a giant bat. Okay, I can see the blades on it. Let's see the thing that overcautious for testing it this way. Did you know that we had an incident not long ago? Foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his class. Claimed to have served the company heroes, for I knew in fact he did not. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Tracked him. Anyway, now that you're pointless busy working space, I will give you a challenge if it fits your talents. Yeah, giant cricket bat, exactly. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. And Master Kekuriju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. While money is no object, not everything he desires can be so easily purchased. It can be extremely exotic feast, so you wish to seek out and obtain rare ingredients our chief requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being. I believe you have enough on your plate. We're long and arduous journey, but you shall not toil alone. Many mercenaries served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. First, Grant, I'd like you to travel to South Shroud and speak with Lionel at Camp Tranquil. What, do you mean to tell you that I cannot afford to waste time as the Sorcerer did? Venture it! You have not endured to complete this mission. How do you expect to believe they cannot last the Lord cracks? They do it or don't. I have worked. Although I do think that speaking with Lionel is going to wait for our next stream, because we're almost on 4 hours, and it's about time to take some rest. Everyone, thank you so much for coming out today. Super duper appreciate you all. If those people I ever team with find my videos, they're like, hey, that was me. Hey, thanks so much for being awesome. This community is really, really great. I've had nothing but great experiences on them. So, I do want to say thank you for everything. Y'all that know one YouTube community, all YouTube. I will be posting a post on my community post saying that Palace Principal won the poll, because it does look like it's winning. But hey, things could still change from now in about an hour or two from now. But either way, y'all rock. Love you guys. Have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. Thanks, ephemeris. Take care of yourselves, alright? Until next time, dear friends. So long, and take care.